Wait, disaster, Klima. I've came with love to Fon, and I've lost love at Fon. I actually introduced my babe to Fon. Maybe he found someone else, yeah? I don't know.
Guys who go to Fon are bad people. Give me 666 to those guys.
666, all of them.
666, no.
You start.
Jeez, they said you. This is Lungi.
This is Lou Babalo, short for Lou.
This is my fiance, the love of my life, Rufaro.
This is Joseline Iga Nkoma, and as of 48 hours ago, she is my fiancée.
I think people think love comes to die at Fontaine because they've seen the body cams and they've seen the footage, and sometimes it doesn't end well.
I think because Fontein is the most delicious groove in South Africa. So there's so many distractions here. Like on your way from the bar back to your table, 3 people can stop you for Jaeger bombs. You'll have Calvin Momo in the back pumping the music. Someone's dancing on tables. Now you gotta get on the table too. I mean, people who know me know that I'm that guy. Your partner needs a lot of attention, and Fontaine is not the place you can give it to them all the time online.
For me, I think it's because a lot of people misbehave when they get here. Even with the Fontaine Teta getaways like Sun City, Polokwane, they just get there and do their own things, like forgetting, or okay, there is someone in your life. Obviously, after all that, people babulela. And then now it's a whole thing, oh, okay, is this what people do at Fontaine?
People generally misbehave if they want to, but there's obviously a misconception that if you come to Groove, it's a place of naughtiness. And I don't think Groove is a place of naughtiness per se. You know, you could always have fun with your partner and enjoy it.
I remember the day that we met very clearly. His version, listen. Let me go first so that I can tell you how it really went down. I think he calls it Fun Lights. It wasn't actually Fontaine, it was the day before Fontaine. Atibile was hosting. So I was there with my friends and I was actually planning a singles dinner. Some of the people that I had matched were apparently at this dinner. So my friend's like, isn't that the guy? This guy that's supposed to be paired with this other girl? I'm like, yeah, that's the guy. I just went there to say, hi, are you so-and-so? And at that moment, homie was just like, listen, I'm not coming to your dinner if you're not paying me with you. And since then, he's kind of been adamant that he's gonna make this work. That's the real truth. Go ahead, lie.
Yeah, it was in the Tubbs' backyard. Actually, it was dubbed Fontaine Light. This was 2018. Fontaine was literally the next day. I went to this pre-groove with my boy Rendai, shout out Rendizi. Yeah, we get there and there's this pretty girl. And I'm staring, right? I'm staring and I'm gawking. And I see her get up and she walks towards me. And I'm like, nah, dog, surely she's looking for someone behind me. She's about to walk past me and she stops. And she says, aren't you? And she says my name and I'm like, I blacked out and I'm like, are you talking to me? And I decided that day that I wasn't going to the singles event. Why? Because I didn't want to be paired up with a friend. I wanted to be paired up with you. And if that wasn't gonna happen, then I'm not going. Yeah. I guess you could fast forward 3.5 years later, that singles event never happened.
Long story short.
We met at Fontaine in 2019. It was a birthday Fontaine actually, October. It was his first time at Fontaine. He already knew about me, like oh, there's this girl called Lungi, blah blah blah. That day actually nothing much happened. Nafasite on that day.
No.
On that day. And then after that
I was just hanging out with friends.
After that, we started coming to Fontaine events together. I think I only noticed how he likes me in 2020 when we went to Polokwane Fontaine. He was giving me Jaeger, right? Like pouring it down my throat like that with the bottle. So then it dripped down like my lips, nyana. So and then he like licked my face.
No, I was helping you. It was my first Fontaine, and some girls came over to our table, we chilled and we spoke. We didn't really talk much, right? After that, we sort of continuously met in other Fontaines which were coming up. And I was like, she's aight, you know? Like, happy, man. You know? From there on, yeah, it was kind of like, oh, kind of like her, she's nice. Then we spoke, yeah. She's just loving, full of love, gentle. If she's with you, she's like with you, like, you know, supportive. So that for me is like the cornerstones of more than just the beauty, the heart that she has and the kind of person she is. Phenomenal.
I like how he takes care of me, how soft and gentle he is around me, and like it's small things like, so I usually complain about my teeth being sore when I chew something for too long. So maybe sometimes I'll be like, can you please make me food? And then let's say we rele nama. Then he'll cut it into like bits and pieces so that I don't have to fight with it or anything like that. So yeah, it's things like that.
He's really amazing. I don't want to cry. Like, I've been crying a lot. He's probably the most thoughtful person I know. He's very patient. It's a different kind of patience. A patience that comes with understanding more than scolding. Nope. He's always been there when I needed him the most. Even when I didn't see what was in front of me, he was always there. And he's never afraid to tell me when I make mistakes. That's the biggest thing. And he does it in a way that's not condescending or judgmental. He's just an all-around great partner, and he's my best friend. And after this, there's nothing else. So that's why.
Those who know me know that I've been through a very tough road in this life. It wasn't the easiest, being an immigrant, moving countries, losing my dad when I was 15, and becoming the head of a household at such a young age. There were so many things that I was unsure of, and there were so many uncertainties in life. And I went through the whole of uni, struggled. I know I have an engineering degree now, but struggled through it. And when we met in final year, it was amazing, because I honestly thought that God had forgotten about me in this life. And when he brought me Joseline, I realized that he cared a lot. And over the years, she's changed my life. I don't know how else to put it. I've gotten better jobs. We bought a new house together. We're now engaged. Like, doing this life thing with her has been so fulfilling. And I did not foresee the amount of growth in myself as much as I have in the both of us. And I just can't wait to do it forever. Like, I'm out, guys. I'm out the game.
Don't come with the mentality that go Fontaine, I'm gonna find someone and it's not gonna last because but why I'm Fontaine or like that or whatever. Like, just be free, be open-minded about things, and then just go for it.
If you're looking for love at Fontaine, first thing I want to say is it's possible. The second thing is take it slow, don't rush it. I mean, if you see someone at the bar, at least swim at 3 more funds before you take it to the next stage. Don't just don't just decide that on that first fund, this is it. Just 3 more funds, 3 funds, and you can make up your mind about someone.
Number 1, dog, as soon as you find her at Fontaine, you gotta make sure she misses the next 5. So take her out the game, go love up, take your time, get into your cocoon, get into your bubble, and then maybe on the 6th one, you guys can come back. The second one is, I know everyone knows the saying where, don't go to bed angry with each other. When you're coming down 012 Central, guys, there's a long flight of stairs. So you have so much time to think, right? If your partner's not coming down those stairs with you and they're at home, think about whether you guys are good, no one's fighting, no one's angry.
Should I really be here?
Should I be here? Are we good? Are we cozy? Did I get permission? All of these things, so that by the time you hit the bottom step and you're getting that tag,
you can enjoy.
You can have the best time.
I'm Lungi.
I'm Lou.
And
we found love at Fontaine.
My name is Joseline.
My name is Rufaro.
And
we found love at Fontaine.
I have a crush at Fawn. I definitely have a crush at Fawn.
Which one?
No, I can't tell you guys. Then the crush is gonna see this and